Yes. Yes, I will. Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought I'd share everything I'm eating today. Thought I'd share a really good dinner recipe and just bring you along for my day and share everything I eat. I'm actually back to following Weight Watchers since our loss. I talked a little bit about this over on Instagram, but I think that there's so many things in life that are out of our control that I want to do what I can that is in my control to do things for my body that are good. So I want to fuel my body the right way, and Weight Watchers is something that has always worked for me in the past, and so I thought I'd just bring you along for my day with everything I'm eating. I'm getting started with breakfast. I get 23 points a day on the Weight Watchers program. And if you don't know much about Weight Watchers, I have followed the Weight Watchers program for years, like on and off. During like I was pregnant, I didn't really follow it. I kind of use it as a guideline a lot of the pregnancies, and then postpartum I went right back to it, lost all the baby weight plus more, and it's just something that has always worked for me, and I like to usually stick with that because it's something that's sustainable for me. So I'm gonna get started with breakfast. I am heating up my pan. We're gonna make a breakfast bowl. This is something I eat all the time. Like, this is like my go-to breakfast pretty much every day, and y'all have seen me share this a lot, but I really like it because it's filling and it is full of a lot of protein in there. So I'm gonna get started with that. Okay, so I'm getting started by cooking my hash browns. These are the Ore-Ida brand. They're 2 points per serving. You get a good amount. Probably got a little bit more than that, but Cal and I always share. I haven't talked about this. I've actually had these for like a couple months now. These are the Caraway pots and pans. And I know y'all probably seen a lot of people talk about these, but I needed a new set of cookware. And I was so excited to get these. I chose this really pretty green color. And then down here I've got some of the other ones. It comes with all of this. It comes with like, you can display this in your kitchen. You can kind of put it, I've just got it in one of my cabinets. But it comes with that. It comes with lids. And it is non-toxic. It is non-stick. It is so great. I've actually got a link. I'll share it below because I've been meaning to share these with y'all. If y'all have been wondering about the Caraway, I have had really good luck with them so far, and they have been great. So I think I've got a 20% off link if y'all are interested. I'll leave that below. All right, we've got some hash browns. I've got 2 eggs that I'm scrambling up. All right, we've got our hash browns and eggs. A meat is really good in this too, like bacon. I don't usually do that just to save the points. And then the best part, well, at least for me, I know a lot of people don't like cottage cheese, but it is full of protein. Fat-free cottage cheese is 0 points, and you just can't beat the protein in cottage cheese. And it's such a good filling breakfast. I also want to share about my coffee this morning. I got this on my grocery order this week, the Ghirardelli white chocolate flavored to go in there, and I don't love it. I don't think it gives a really good flavor. I do like a white chocolate flavor from Starbucks, and I was like, maybe it'll kind of give that flavor, and I wouldn't repurchase it. I did use it this morning with some caramel syrup. Also, don't kill my coffee in the morning still. It's just something I've always done and decided to stick to again. So I had some coffee, like a latte with non-fat milk, and then I add some flavor into it. And then I've also been trying to drink as much water as I can. Typically I strive for 3 of these, which is about 120 ounces, almost a gallon. As long as if I can get at least 2, I'm happy with that. But I try to strive for 3 every day. So I know water is important, and try to drink as much as I can every day. So I'm gonna get started with some dinner. It is about almost 11:30, but it's a crock pot dinner, and I need to go ahead and put it on so it's ready. So I've made this before, and I was flipping through my saved Instagram things and just trying to find different meal ideas that maybe I've forgotten about, and I saw that I saved this a while back. And like I said, I've made it before, and it's like such an easy recipe, and it's good, and it's low point, healthy, and all those things. So with our family size, typically I would probably double this, but not all my kids will eat this, so I'm gonna do a different meat, like another option of meat that they would eat as well. All right, to get started, we have some lean ground beef. We've got 4 patties. I don't know why that's in there. We've got 4 patties that I am gonna stick in the bottom of this. Also, if I didn't say, this is crock pot Salisbury steak. Okay, so I've got all 4 patties in there. Let's bring this over a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna salt and pepper this. You can really just season this however you like, whatever seasonings. I'm just gonna add some salt and pepper. And I'm gonna go ahead and add garlic powder to this as well. All right, the next, I've already got an onion chopped. This is about 1/2 of an onion. And then we've got some mushrooms. All right, I'm gonna take a mason jar. I'm gonna do about 1 cup of beef broth. And then I've got 1/4 cup of flour. And I'm gonna give this a shake, and this will be to like thicken it some. I might add a little bit more beef broth to it. Give this a good shake. Add this in there. Actually, I think that's plenty of juice in there. All right, I moved it over to my corner to kind of get it out of our way for the day. I'm gonna cut this on low for about 6 hours, which will be perfect by the time dinner time gets here. Okay, put that on. Then it'll be done around 6 o'clock, will be perfect. So that way everything else is done for dinner, which is about the time we usually eat. So once it's closer to dinner time, we'll make a few things to go with it. I've got a whole spread here for my lunch. This is what I've been doing most of the week. And I actually just got done making Cal some stuffed peppers to go with his lunch. He really likes those. So I'm making like a big, like, snacky lunchable plate, I guess I'd call it. I'm gonna get started with my peppers. I've got some mini bell peppers, mini sweet peppers, 1 Laughing Cow cheese wedge, and I cut those in half. And I'm gonna stuff those with cheese, first of all. This, I actually cook mine in the air fryer, but if I were like going somewhere, if I needed to bring this on the go, if I worked outside the home, I would just make these like this and not worry about cooking them, because I'm sure they're fine without cooking them. But I say I prefer them this way, but you could definitely put these in like a snacky lunchable type plate if you meal prep those. So I stuff those. I'm gonna put some everything. This is just the Walmart brand everything bagel seasoning. I'm gonna put some of that on top, and I'm gonna air fry these for like 5 or 6 minutes in the air fryer. All right, it's probably a little loud with the air fryer going, but I'm gonna go ahead and get everything else done. I just broke my bag. I'll just stick it in another bag. I have some Boar's Head oven gold turkey. I love the Boar's Head, any Boar's Head turkey, but the oven gold specifically is 0 points, and I love that, and it has such a good taste to it. So I'm gonna do like turkey roll-ups. So I'm gonna start with some turkey. I'm gonna stuff it with some lettuce. We're gonna do some tomato. On the tomato, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. And then I'm gonna do about 1 point's worth of light mayo. I'm gonna do just a little bit of this deli mustard as well. All right, next to go with it, I'm gonna take some of this cheese. This cheese is 1 point per ounce, which is actually a pretty good serving. So I'm gonna cut off a few slices of this. Okay, I've got a few like thin slices. That's about 1 ounce of cheese. All right, then I'm gonna take some strawberries, slice those. I'm trying to remember to link this below. Fruit slicer, I love this. I actually just got it in the mail a few days ago, but it is like the perfect. It works so well. Slices them so perfectly. All right, I did add an extra turkey roll up because they're 0 points, and just want to make sure I stay full and the extra protein don't hurt. All right, so these have been going for about 6 minutes. So I'm gonna put these on here. And this is a super, super low point lunch. What I love about these is you can customize them to make them your own. I've done them with veggies and hummus, other types of veggies, other types of fruit, like some kind of little cracker to go with it. But as far as points, you got a point for the Laughing Cow cheese, a point for this cheese, and then a point for the mayo, and that is it. So this is a super big filling 3-point lunch. So these are very easy to meal prep too, or like meal prep in like some containers for the week. Do you want any more peppers? Do you want to share my lunch with me? I got strawberries. You want strawberry? But I'm gonna go enjoy this super filling 3-point lunch. Same day, different shirt because I got something all over my other one. I'm actually gonna make a like dessert slash snack that I can eat on over the next few days. Made this before, it's been a while since I've made it. And as I was like trying to get back into the swing of things, I was trying to think of things that I've made before, or maybe even things that I've saved and I haven't made before. These are so good, lots of protein. And I know like the protein is the biggest thing now, I feel like, with weight loss. So many people say lots of protein, protein, protein. And I try to eat as much as I can every day. I'm gonna make these little like parfait strawberry things. You can do this with any fruit. And you can do this with whatever Jell-O pudding flavoring you want. This is sugar-free, fat-free. And all I could find was chocolate or banana cream from my store. And I thought banana cream would be really good to go with the strawberry. So I don't think I've ever made it with this one. I usually use the sugar-free cheesecake one. So let's get started making these. I'm actually gonna put these in some like little individual jars. All right, I've got some plain non-fat Greek yogurt, which is 0 points on Weight Watchers. And it's 17 grams of protein per 3/4 cup, which is really great. So I'm gonna dump this whole container in here. All right, I'm gonna do this whole container of the pudding mix. I'm gonna use this little small whisk, and I'm gonna whisk this all together and give it a really, really good mix. And then I'm gonna do about 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla.
It smells good.
It smells gross. It's very concentrated. All right, and I'm gonna give this all a good stir. And then what you could do, if you didn't want to put it in little individual jars, you could just put all this mixture back in here and like get some of this in a bowl, cut up some fruit on top each day, and just like have this on hand. All right, I'm gonna cut up my strawberries. I'm gonna cut mine up a little smaller than this.
Hey friends.
Hey friends. So I've got these small little jars. I don't remember how big they are, but they're very small like this. I just got them from Walmart. I've only got 3 of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and make.
And we're gonna put it in.
I'm gonna put all this in there. I'm gonna go ahead and make 3 days worth, and then I will put the rest of the mixture in something else. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of this. We're gonna add some strawberries. Kind of do it in a couple little layers.
And
what I've done before as well is I've added like crushed up a graham cracker and added it to the bottom, and it was really good that way as well. So I'm gonna just make up a few of these, and it'll be a little snack or like a little dessert for the next few days. All right, so I'm gonna close these up. Protein packed, yummy little dessert. Just realized, I don't think I told y'all point value on these. Like 1 point, maybe. So I'd count them as a point because it's very low. You're just counting the sugar-free pudding mix. So I thought I'd share that. I'm gonna make a little snack plate. Share that with y'all. We're gonna do some turkey pepperoni. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more of this cheese, maybe a banana and peanut butter. All right, a little afternoon snack before I go get Cal up from his nap. We've got turkey pepperoni for 2 points, some more of the cheese for 1, and then a banana with a little bit of peanut butter. I've got about a teaspoon, which is 1 point. So I'm gonna go enjoy my little snack. All right, dinner time. I'm gonna start our sides. We're gonna check on this. This has been going for 5.5 hours, so it's got about 30 more minutes, which that's about how long the rest will take. It's looking good, and I'm sure it's done. It smells really good too. So, all right, so to go with it, Ethan usually when we have dinners like this, he prefers like a bread. So I'm gonna do some of these biscuits. I'm getting ready to make my Parmesan green beans. These are so good. If you're not a big green bean fan, I love these, which I love green beans anyways, but these are like next level. They're so good. We're gonna do these for everybody else just to have something else that I know the kids will eat. And we're gonna do some easy mashed potatoes. I love these because they're good and they're easy to track the points as well. So we're gonna get started with the green beans. These are super easy. These are already washed. You can do canned green beans or frozen. I normally just do fresh. So I'm gonna add some olive oil. This is actually something I haven't been like super worried about, is the amount of oil I use, because I know that olive oil is not super bad for you. And usually when I'm cooking, I will, instead of using sprays, I do sprays sometimes, but I try to mainly, especially for my cookware, I know that sprays are not good for cookware, so try to stick to that. So I'm gonna give these a toss in the oil. I've got maybe a tablespoon or maybe slightly over that of some olive oil in here. And then I'm gonna add some garlic powder. I'll do a little bit of salt and some pepper to these. Another toss. And I'm gonna bake these on 400 for about 45 minutes. I can't remember if I normally put tinfoil over there. I think I do. I can't remember from what I followed in the past, but I am gonna go ahead and cover these. All right, we've got our spread here. These went for about 45 minutes. They look pretty done. So I'm gonna put a good bit of Parmesan cheese on them. Probably about that much. Give them another stir. And they're ready to go. I'm really the only one that usually eats these, but I usually at least try to get them to try them, but usually I'm the one that eats them. I'm gonna start plating everything. I've calculated the points for the Salisbury steak, and I think it comes out to about 6 points. I'm gonna add some extra. Of course, it depends on the beef you use. I used 93% lean. I'm gonna do a serving of the Bob Evans mashed potatoes. So a half a cup of these is 5 points. Big serving of green beans, which I count these for a couple points for the oil and then also the amount of Parmesan cheese I use. So this is about an 11-point dinner. And everybody else is also having mac and cheese and biscuits with theirs, but I'm gonna stick to this. Okay, we're gonna give this a try before everybody comes running to the dinner table. It's very tender. I'm gonna try it with the mashed potatoes. Very tender. So good. Very good. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more salt and pepper to it. Other than that, it is so good and so tender. And I feel like you just don't get easier than this. So in and out my day with this, I'll probably have maybe one of my little yogurt cups for dinner or for dessert tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Cut along for my day of what I ate today. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Leave me a comment below, and I'll see you guys soon for another video.